And you can see them at the corner here. They're ready to go. We've almost got it set up. Then we got the water wagon back out. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. We're moving the sheep. Today is June 1st. That's exciting. And now we are giving the sheep new grass every day, which means the lambs and the ewes all move. So we'll show you what we got. Then this is the line I just put up. Looks a little crazy right now, but I'll tie it to the other post there and it'll straighten up. And they're going into this. And I wanted to get as close to the woods as I can there, so that was a little hairy, but we made it. Then here's the rest of the pasture they're going into. Obviously the orchard grass is headed out. This is a section, this is our second time around this year. They would have come up through here pre-lambing. So early April, and today's June 1st. Anyway, here they are. I'll go help Jason set up the rest of the paddock. Then the paddock goes to the edge of the woods. There. Across about at the horizon. And then there's the side. And Jason's fixing the corner. Yeah, you can see him, not the fence super good. So the corner posts match up. Now I'll try to show you how we do this one-handed. We've got it all strung out so the edges match up. Then you just push it in all the way. And then I kind of drag my foot to make sure all the grass lays down. And stick in the next post. And I'll go and get the rest of this done. Then there's obviously the edge of the woods. And we should be ready to turn them in. And the sheep are all headed over because Jason's undoing the corner there. And then it's nicer down here than it looks. And there's the first few through. You can see a ton more lambs are coming through now. Still not all of them, but and you can see they tend to fan out. It's like they want to find the edge of the paddock and then they'll get to serious eating. Got a few eaters here already. And the lambs are getting big enough to start eating now. And the tree up there is a popular hangout. A lot of the babies are just staying there. Then you can see kind of almost a tidal wave of sheep through here that knocked everything down. But that gives you a good view of the nicer stuff underneath. It's just hard to tell for the seed heads. And this move is 1 square, which is 164 by 164. And then this is what they got yesterday. Then, since this is a decent sized group of sheep, we give them the new, I call it cube, which is, like I said, 164 by 164, and that's just the length of netting. So we give them the new cube, and they have 1 to 2 cubes of already eaten grass to kind of go back to. That way, since it's a good sized group, they don't push the fence. They don't look for somewhere creative to be. It kind of gives them a little bit more room to move. And it's not a regrowth issue because the grass won't start regrowing for like 3 to 5 days. So as long as we get them off what's already been eaten by the 3 to 5 days. So we will move up the back fence, which right now is setting, like right now it's 4 cubes back, and we'll move it up to 3 cubes back to give them, like I said, room to run around. And that way we only have to move the water wagon like, every 3 or 4 days, which is just easier than moving it every day. Anyway. And you can already tell it's quieted down quite a bit. And the lambs are out here horsing around. Then that's yesterday's, the group in today's, and you can see the fence out there. Then we just throw the extras over. That one got a little out of control. So they'll be easy to get to tomorrow, but not touching the fence. You can see what they ate compared to what was here. Then the water, obviously, in yesterday's section. So it'll be good for at least another day in this area. Unless, of course, because the water level is going down a little, you can see. So we might have to take it in to refill before then. We'll see. You never know. Some days they drink quite a bit, some days not so much. And the little one with the tail there, born yesterday, you said? Yeah. And then this little guy is the newest.
So it's kind of crazy. When the last time we were back here with the sheep on these few sections here along the woods, there was when we got that snow event where we got 4 inches of snow there end of April, and that was 6 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago maybe even, and it just lasted a day, but then they grazed through snow and green grass. There were leaves on the trees, and then it was gone. And 6 weeks later, it looks like this.
There we go, a little easier to see. And those 2 characters are eating a bird nest. Nothing in it so far, but
They pretty much demolished it.
and there's that kind of weird corner I put up. That section's still a little loose, but the rest of it looks pretty good. And all that changed is we used that cord to tie the two posts together, and that just gives it a little bit more support. Got some loungers here. Now that they're a little bit older, they don't get so upset when their moms run into the grass. They're just hanging out. And you can hear how much quieter it is now. Then these are 3 kind of clumps, little thickets of elderberries. You can see them starting to bloom. Not quite there, but in the next couple of days. And the point of the story is, look how the sheep cleaned off all the branches, or all the leaves low. Yeah, that used to look like a solid shrub, and now more like little trees. There you can see no blossoms quite yet, but we're getting close. Then the multiflora rose are blooming and smelling really good. And there's another one. Got the salt block by this one. You can see there's a bee. A couple bees actually. Multiflora roses really aren't on anybody's favorite list. But as far as wildlife, birds, for nests, pollinators love these things. Well, there you go. That is the view from the field today. And we move every day or as needed, and right now it's every day. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, hit us up in the comments or shoot us an email at familyfarmlivestock@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Have a super day.